For the past couple of years, it's been tough for a lot of home buyers to make the numbers work. Home prices went up, mortgage rates did too, and honestly, a lot of folks hit pause because it just didn't feel possible. Maybe that was you, but here's some encouraging news. Affordability is finally showing signs of improvement this fall. According to the latest data from Redfin, the typical monthly mortgage payment has actually come down, and it's now about $290 lower than it was just a few months ago. So why is that happening? Well, it really comes down to three things: mortgage rates, home prices, and your wages. And right now, all three are finally moving in the right direction. First is mortgage rates. Back in May, rates were around 7%. Today, they're closer to 6.3%. And while that may not seem like a really big deal, it is. If you're looking at an average $400,000 mortgage, that drop means your payment could be $190 less per month, just because of rates. And that's enough to open the door for a lot of buyers again. In fact, the Mortgage Bankers Association said recently that these downward rates spurred the strongest week of borrower demand since 2022. Purchase applications increased to the highest level since July and continue to run 20% ahead of last year's pace. That's really great. So the second factor is home prices. After a year of rapid growth, prices increases have actually slowed down. The deputy chief economist at First American said it this way: national home price growth remains positive, but it's muted. It's in the low single digits, and we expect this trend to continue in the second half of the year. That's good news because it makes it easier to plan your budget. And in some markets, prices have even dipped slightly, which could mean affordability for you. So third was wages. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, wages are up about 4% annually. So the chief economist at National Association of Realtors says that that matters because wage growth is now comfortably outpacing home price growth. It's the first time in a little bit that that's been the case. And buyers have more choices. So in other words, your paycheck is stretching a little further right now compared to home prices. So what this means for you: lower rates, slower price growth, and rising wages. Buying a home is just a little bit easier than it was a few months ago. Again, Redfin says the typical mortgage payment is already $290 per month lower than earlier this year. Bottom line, if you've been wondering whether it's worth taking another look at buying, this fall might be your chance. So let's sit down and run the numbers together. I'll help you look at your budget, see what's changed, and figure out whether now is the time to turn window shopping into key turning.